10.
Bill Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa! What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday to everybody out there on YouTube. It is yours truly, the Ace.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here. Game 3, the rubber match. New York Yankees are taking on the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies won game 1. The New York Yankees smacked them in yesterday's ball game. Looking to take the series. Will Warren on the bump. I'm here for it, and I'm glad you guys are too. Shout out to Jaden and Sports, first person in the building today. Appreciate you, man. What's good, Jaden? What's good, chat? Everybody, I feel good today, and I hope you guys do too. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. If you guys are new to the channel, smash that subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel, and it's free. Costs you guys absolutely nothing. As we are on the road to 2K, we are 30 subscribers away from 2,000. Let's get there, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are watching the rewatch, make sure you guys hit that notification button so you'll be notified whenever I drop anything New York Yankees related or anything movie related. As you guys can see, I'm currently working on my Lilo and Stitch review. It's the 6th movie I'll be reviewing this year in 2025. I am working on that. I just started that one. I'll probably have it out by tomorrow. I definitely will probably have it out by tomorrow. So I already started it, got the thumbnail, got everything good to go. So yeah, it'll be out then. Mark, thanks for popping in, says, Ace, let's go. Win the series, absolutely. Desiree, thanks for popping in, says, let's go Yankees. Take the series today, absolutely. Bow says, should be going for a sweep, but we'll settle for another win. All I care about is series wins at the end of the day. But yeah, this Yankee team is one of them that we always say, yeah, we should have got a sweep. It's as simple as that. James, thanks for popping in, says, low scoring game. Okay, we'll see what happens. Rocking Chair, thanks for popping in, says, let's go Yankees. Jaden, thanks for dropping those emojis. And Desiree, Adelphi, what up? Donald, thanks for popping in. Yankees rule. My boy Jason Custodio's in the building, says, what up, everybody? What up, Jason? How you doing, man? How you guys doing today on this Sunday Memorial Day weekend? Memorial Day is tomorrow. We give thanks to all those that sacrificed their lives. Meredith is on the mic. You guys know what time it is. This game is about to get underway.
And here we go.
Smash that like, guys. Hit that subscribe. Let's see. Savius, thanks for popping in. Let's go Yankees. Ace is the best. Let's score 10 plus runs. Another 10-run game. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. James, thanks for popping in, says, what up, Ace and Yankee Nation? Let's go, fellas. Let's get a win today. Take care of Colorado. Absolutely. I'm doing good, Andrew. How are you doing, man? Desiree says, hey, say hey, what's up to Jason? I think we're all caught up. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things off playing first base will be Paul Goldschmidt. Lineup looks very similar to what it was yesterday. Paul Goldschmidt at first base, followed by Ben Rice DHing. Actually, it was Grisham yesterday. Ben Rice DHing. Aaron Judge in the 3-hole in right field. Has had home runs in back-to-back games. Can he make it back-to-back-to-back? Cody Bellinger behind him playing center field. Jason Dominguez is up in the lineup. He's in left field. Volpe's at shortstop. Volpe had a very good game yesterday after a lot of people started criticizing him. Myself included. I started saying it's getting hard to defend this dude, and he had himself a good game, so he defended himself. He's at shortstop. J.C. Escara is behind the plate. Aaron Boone trying to give him the start, give Austin Wells a day off, as tomorrow's game is actually very late. So, tomorrow's game, I believe, is at 9 something. It's at 9:38. So, a nice little day off for Austin Wells. LeMahieu's at second base, and Peraza's at third. That's the lineup for our New York Yankees in this game right here, as the New York Yankees are trying to look for victory number 32. 51 games in the book. The Yankees are 31-20. First place in their respective division. The Yankees have the biggest lead of anybody as far as division leaders at 5.5 games. The next closest, I believe, is, just want to check real quick. The next closest is actually the Tigers. They have a 3.5 game lead. The Yankees have a 5.5 game lead. So off to a good start. Memorial Day weekend. We know exactly what type of team this New York Yankees team is. Let's go out there and let's get a W. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. We get to 30 likes, I'll gift away. 50 likes, I'm sorry. We get to 50 likes, I'll gift away a membership in time for this month's giveaway. Let's get there. Paul Goldschmidt to lead things off. Brandon, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? Goldschmidt, Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, Volpe, Escara, LeMahieu, and Peraza. The Yankee bats went absolutely insane yesterday. My guy T from Have You Seen That with T? What's good, brother? How you doing, man? T, I'm working on my Lilo and Stitch review. I'll probably have that out by tomorrow. This should be a cakewalk for the Yankees. You know nothing's ever a cakewalk for the New York Yankees. But we'll see what happens. Tigers defeated Cleveland. Say they did. They did. Shout out to 25 in the building. Appreciate you. Adelphi says, let's go Yankees. Yeah, I started my Lilo and Stitch review. This is the background that I made. So, 6 movies in. 19 to go. 19 to go until I hit the goal of 25 movies to review this year. You're working on school and housework. I got you. You got to do what you got to do. I feel you. T, you've seen a couple movies, man. We're going to need you to drop a review soon, my dude. Who the hell are these Rockies pitchers? You know, we'll see what happens. Your phone's going to die soon. We'll think, make sure you hit that charger, Adelphi. Paul Goldschmidt to lead things off for our Yankees. Goldie batting .344 in the year. First pitch. Goldschmidt gets jammed. Pops this up. Foul territory, and it drops foul. Sliding attempt by the catcher. Didn't get it foul. You don't want to upset the Tom Cruise stands. I feel you. I feel you. I'm being very PG with my Lilo and Stitch review. Final reckoning wasn't for me. That's how I feel about Lilo and Stitch. It just wasn't for me. But I'm trying to talk about good points. I'm in the Discord making jokes about it, but realistically, I mean, it was okay. It was all right. But I would try to keep my Lilo and Stitch review short. My guy Delulu's in the building. What's good, brother?
Los Yankees de Nueva York.
That's a call strike to Goldschmidt. No balls, 2-strike count. Delulu says, let's go Yankees, bro. Have a good stream. You as well. Are you streaming right now? You too. The 0-2. Goldschmidt hit up the middle. Base hit. 2-strike hit. Puts a runner on first. Nobody out. Here's Ben Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Yesterday we had a good stream. Yesterday was such a blowout. You guys do realize that we spent the majority of the game talking about other stuff besides baseball because that game was over early. We talked about music. We talked about movies. We talked about like everything but the game for the most part. It was such a good stream though. Such a good hangout stream as the Yankees did win 13-1. First pitch to Rice. Foul. Desiree says she was watching Running Man last night. Have you seen it? I have not. Saw they're doing a remake in November. Got you. No, I have not seen it. What will my playoff lineup be? Ooh, interesting. Are we at full strength? Because if we're at full strength, I would go. Let me think about that. The 0-1 ball. You know what? If this was the playoffs, I gotta write it down. So I could you were watching Prince videos last night. Well, we were talking about Prince last night. The 1-1 foul, 1 ball, 2-strike count. Let me write it down so I could remember it. Here's the 1-2 to Rice. Ball inside. All right, I'm writing it down right here. Let's see. The pitch ball misses low. 3 balls, 2-strike count. All right, batter calls time. All right, I got it written down. But I'm gonna go over it in the half inning. 3 balls, 2-strike count. Here's the 3-2. Rice slaps that foul. So Jaden was asking me what will my playoff roster be. I got it written down. I'm gonna go over in the half inning. 3 balls, 2-strike count. Runner on first, nobody out. The 3-2. Rice hits this right at the right fielder. Throws back to first, and he's back safely. Almost doubled up at first base. Goldschmidt had to go about halfway to see if that ball dropped. But he does look like initially he got back safely. Good strong throw by the right fielder. Here's Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
Looks like he did get back safely. Drop those 9-9 emojis in the chat, guys. Let's go.
9-9!
First pitch to Judge. Judge hits this right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Just fair. Let's see if Goldie went to third. Yes, Goldschmidt does get to third on that bloop single by Aaron Judge. Runners on the corners, 1 away for Belly. Let's go.
It's all right, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
What's up, Andy? That's some good base running right there by Paul Goldschmidt, recognizing where that ball was going to drop and going to third. First pitch to Bellinger. Ball outside, but it's called a strike. No balls, 1 strike count. Little offside, little outside, but he does get the call. Yankees got an early opportunity here to tack on the first run. That's right. Drop those no double play emojis. Thank you, Jaden. Bellinger, who missed Friday's game, has been on a tear as of late. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. The pitch outside, 2-1. What's up, Jacob? What did I say? What did I end up eating for dinner? What did I end up eating for dinner last night? I forgot. I have to look at my Cash App card to see what I bought. Bellinger hits this on the ground, right to first, throws the second for 1, and doesn't get the double play. That knocks home a run. Bellinger hustling down first. Fielder's choice scores a run. The first baseman didn't have the awareness to step on the bag and try to get Judge. We've seen Anthony Rizzo do that kind of stuff last year where he knows exactly where the bag was at, steps on the bag behind him. But that does knock home a run. I want to make sure they're not challenging before I hit that sound effect. And, yep, the run scores. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Foul ball. Here's Jason Dominguez. No balls, 1 strike count.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Here's the 0-1 to Dominguez. Dominguez, foul. Quick 0-2 count. So in all 3 games, the Yankees have been able to get on the board first. Doing the little things, being able to that Goldschmidt going from first to third pays off huge, and then Bellinger hustling down the line gets us a run. So good start. No balls, 2 strike count. Checks at first, he's safe. With an 0-2 count, it'd be a little difficult, but I would have stole early with Bellinger, because then if he gets thrown out, you got Dominguez leading things off. No balls, 2 strike count. The pitch, Dominguez down on strike, swing and a miss. But the Yankees do strike first, compliments of Cody Bellinger. All right, so Jaden asked me a question. What would my playoff lineup be if the playoffs started today, right? Well, I'm assuming that everybody's back healthy. And the Yankees, obviously, this could change based on if the Yankees make a trade for third base. But I'd have Jason Dominguez leading off in left, followed by Aaron Judge in right field, followed by Cody Bellinger in center field, Giancarlo Stanton DHing, Goldschmidt at first base, Jazz at second, Volpe at shortstop in the 7-hole, Wells behind him in 8, and DJ LeMahieu / Peraza at third base. So Dominguez at the 1, Judge at the 2, Belly at the 3, Stanton at the 4, Goldie at the 5, Jazz at the 6, Volpe at the 7, Wells at the 8, and DJ at the 9, or Peraza at the 9. This is all bearing that if the Yankees don't add anybody for third base. That would be my playoff lineup. All right, Will Warren on a bump. Will Warren's been exceptional as of late. If DJ and Peraza still are third baseman options in postseason, you'll be very sad. I don't think they will, but I don't have, I can't tell the future, so I can't see who's going to be our third baseman at the deadline, so. But yeah, I was talking with Jason from 161 about this as far as third base options. Like I said, there are 2 guys I like. I like Ke'Bryan Hayes and I like Alec Bohm. I feel like those guys can come up and they won't block a guy like George Lombard Jr. Those are the two guys that I would love the Yankees to get. Alec Boehm and Key Bryant Hayes. Will Warren is on the bump. First pitch from Warren is hit on the ground, base hit. This is going to be extra bases immediately on the first pitch. This could be a triple. Judge throws it in, and Beck gets the stop sign at second. So right away, Will Warren has a runner in scoring position here. Warren's got a 4.05 ERA. Yankees can sign me. I did play a little third base back in the day, you know what I mean? Third base was actually my first position. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Tovar showed a bunt, pulled it back. 1 ball, no strike count. Third base was actually my first position because I always had a good arm. I went from third base to the outfield, third base to right field, back to third base to catcher. This stadium, the balls are flying. Absolutely. And the ballpark's kind of big, too. The 1-0 popped up. Right side. Judge going in foul territory, and that reaches the seats. That's actually good that I got fouled off because it would have advanced the runner at third if Judge would have caught it. Here's the defense for the Yankees. Judge, Bellinger, Dominguez, and on the outfield. And on the diamond, we got Peraza, Volpe, LeMahieu, Goldschmidt, and Escara behind the plate. Ben Rice is DHing today. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Strikeout would be huge. We got 39 people in the building, guys. Smash that like button. 20 likes away from 50. The 1-2. Hit, base hit, center field. Back-to-back hits. This might tie the game. Bellinger, nope. They give the runner the stop sign at third. So runners on the corners. Nobody out. Will Warren in a jam here early. A little excuse me bloop single by Tovar. This brings up the catcher Goodman. What's the standing with the cap? This hat does not have a good record. This hat's record is 4-5. Runners on the corners, nobody out. First pitch, ball outside. Val says we'll take a double play here. Oh, that will score a run. Anything hit on the corners, they might come home first. Realistically, the ideal situation here would be a ground ball rolled to third. Move that runner back, possibly still get a double play. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Yeah, I definitely tried to. There were 2 hats that had losing records that I wore this series because I'm trying to steal some. Trying to get these hats back into the positive. Thinking that the Yankees were going to smack this team. Lost on Friday. Ball just outside. Come on, you got to give him that call. If you called that against Bellinger, you got to give Will Warren that call. Come on. 2 balls, no strike count. Call it fair, ref. Call it fair. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Ball outside, 3-1. What's up, Annie? Says, hey, y'all, enjoy the game. Go Yankees. Appreciate you. Warren's struggling here to start the ball game. Ryan McMahon is on deck. Don't want to face him with the bases loaded. He hurt us on Friday. The 3-1, and he walked him. Will Warren has not gotten an out yet. And you're facing Ryan McMahon. Here comes Goldschmidt to talk things over. Not how you want to start a ball game. One swing of the bat can break this game open early. Yankees were able to put up a lot of runs yesterday, so no lead is insurmountable for this team. But you don't want to fall behind early. That walk isn't the worst thing because it does put a force at any base. Anything hit to the third baseman or anything hit to the corners, come home first. Get the run, go back to first. But not a good start. Not how you want to start this ball game if you're Will Warren. Bases loaded off of 10 pitches. A double, a single, and a walk. Ryan McMahon is up. Triple play would be nice. First pitch to McMahon. Foul. 0-1. Do I think Bohm is realistic? Potentially. Roscoe Chicken and Waffles. What up, man? Will Warren hanging off the back of the garbage truck over here. Hey. The last 3 starts, he's 2-0 with a 1.5 ERA. So we're gonna need him to shut shit down right here. Need a strikeout. The 0-1 ball in the dirt rolls away from the catcher. Doesn't go far, but he comes home and scores. Bro, hold on. The umpire got it. Where's the umpire interference on that shit? What happened the other day when they called an umpire interference on the throw? Umpire was in the way on that one, and it's a tie ball game. Where was the ump interference on that? Here's the pitch. McMahon fouls that. 1-2. I'm just saying, remember the other day when the umpire interfered with the catcher throwing, they told the runners to go back? This time the umpire wouldn't get the fuck out the way, and the run comes home to score. Tie ball game, 2 runners in scoring position, still nobody out. The pitch ball. 2-2. Infield is in here. Yankees trying to cut the run off at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Ball outside. 3-2. Yo, Warren does not have it today. Still nobody out. Here's the 3-2. Foul. Three balls, 2 strike count. Hit on the ground, right to first. That's gonna give them the lead. Goldschmidt steps on the bag, but the Rockies take the lead 2-1. Warren gives it right back. Runner goes to third, so another productive out could make this a 3-1 ball game. Who's our long man? Yuri De Los Santos. Warren finally got the first out of the inning. Here's Doyle. First pitch called strike, 0-1. The opponent's average versus his four-seamer, 1.64, which is ranked 9th. Getting smacked around today. The 0-1 caught the zone, doesn't get the call. I don't know. Balls are strikes. Strikes are balls. I don't know. I don't know. That clipped the zone, doesn't get the call. It should be 0-2. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count. Pitcher steps off. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. Let's go. Jacob, you talking about if we lose a series? It's the first inning. Relax. Relax. It's the first inning. Here's Taglia. First pitch is hit on the ground. Sliding stop by Volpe. Throws. Doesn't get him. Infield single. Volpe off balance throws from his ass. Can't get him in. I want to see the replay on that. 3-1 ball game. I need to see another angle of that. As of right now, it's 3-1. Good hustle by Taglia. Doesn't let. Oh, the Yankees are challenging this, so let's see. It was close. Good play by Volpe, but the slide took him away from the bag into the grass. He might be out. You could see the ball hit the back of the glove from that angle before the foot touches the bag. And they say he's out. Good play by Anthony Volpe. Volpe saves a run. All things considered, Yankees down by 1. Okay, we'll take it. Good play by Volpe. Dude, we're down by 1. Smash that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Get that run back. Let's go. Dude, this team exploded for 13 runs yesterday. I'm sure they're capable of coming back down from one run. Will Warren had a terrible start, and still only 2 runs were given up. We're only down by 1. Relax, guys. Relax. Volpe to lead things off, followed by Escara and LeMahieu. Lots of baseball left. Yeah, it just started. People acting like this the 9th inning. People acting like it's 12-1. If the Yankees lose this game, Ace, it's embarrassing. Like, okay. Sure. In the grand scheme of things, like I said on Friday, if the Yankees fucked around and win a World Series, are people gonna be like, well, you guys lost to the Rockies that series, so, no champion. Like, get out of here. Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
1 ball, no strike count. The pitch to Volpe, foul. If we lose this series, I'm going to be annoyed. Am I going to say the season's over? No. I'm going to be annoyed that they fucking lost a winnable series. 1 ball, no strike count to number 11. Volpe's average up to 243 after he had a good game yesterday. The 1-1. Volpe hits this deep center field. The center fielder going back. That's going to be off the wall. This is going to be a triple as it bounces back towards the field. This could be an inside the park home run. They're going to give Volpe the stop sign. Volpe with a triple. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
A leadoff triple. I'm actually surprised that Volpe didn't get an inside the park home run. Good stop by Rojas though, because it was a good backup by the left fielder. You don't want to look. You got leading run at third. I mean, tying run at third. Here's Chyeaaa. First pitch to Chyeaaa, swing and a miss. So Volpe saves a run and has an opportunity to get us a run. No balls, 1 strike count. Productive out, gets home a run. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Should have sent him. Nah, you don't. Nah, not in that situation. He probably would have been out. Because by the time Rojas put up the stop sign, the cutoff man already had the ball. So he probably would have been out. It's hard to get it inside the park, guys. It really is. The 1-1. Ball high, 2-1. We got 3 opportunities to get this run home. Let's go. Chyeaaa does make some really good contact. 7, 8, and 9 are going to piss us off today. Man, why are you coming in with that negative mentality, bro? We got to see what happens. Here's the 2-1. Chyeaaa hits this base hit to left field. That ties the ball game. This could be extra bases. The left fielder having a hard time with it. And J.C. Chyeaaa ties the ball game with a double. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Andy said the 7, 8, 9 hitter is going to piss us off. Well, that was number 7. Here's number 8. DJ LeMahieu, your job is to hit that ball to right field. First pitch, LeMahieu, foul, reverse psychology. I feel you, Andy. I feel you. You got a reverse juju. Smash that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Almost at 50 likes. 16 likes away from 50. LeMahieu batting .269. Couple of hits for DJ in yesterday's ball game. Your job in this situation is LeMahieu inside out, hit the ball to right field. Foul. Hit the ball to right field, move the runner over to third. Two productive outs can get home a run and give the Yankees the lead again. No balls, 2 strike count here. The pitch, LeMahieu slaps it foul. He was aiming for the right side. Why can't DJ just bunt? You're not bunting with 2 strikes, but no, it's not gonna. No Yankee outside of Cabrera. Cabrera was our best bunter. Volpe's done it a couple times, but that's not the Yankee philosophy. Richard says, just reminding our baseball fans it's Memorial Day sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. I've been saying it a couple times. The 0-2, ball in the dirt. We want to remember those who made the greatest sacrifice that anybody could ever do. Shout out to everybody that's ever been that's ever served this country. We appreciate you because the efforts that you guys have done. We can do the things that I can do what I'm doing here, and you guys can be watching me because the sacrifices made by those that sacrifice their lives. The 1-2, ball outside. Don't you even think about it. Yankee Mania, what's up, dude? How you doing? Two balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. LeMahieu went around. Got him on strikes. Swung at ball 3. Ball 3. Here's Peraza. Boston and Jays both losing. That's good for us, Val. Come on, Peraza. First pitch to Peraza. Little outside, but it's called a strike. This umpire zone blows. No balls, 1 strike count. Peraza cut on and miss. Quick 0-2 count to Peraza. Jay, thanks for popping in. No balls, 2 strike count. Ooh, that should have locked him up. Didn't get the call. Bottom of the zone, 1-2. What is this umpire zone? I would love for an umpire every game they'd be like, this is what my zone is going to be. Because you just never fucking know. The 1-2. Ball high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2 to Peraza. Ball outside. 3-2. Full count. So after an 0-2, the count is now full. He's Angel Hernandez. Dude, they're all bad, man. Laz Diaz is the worst now. Is the worst current umpire. It's because, like I say this, the umpire hasn't moved. You're supposed to move with the catcher. The 3-2. Peraza foul. Stays alive. Yeah, it has been a good at-bat. Got to pay it off, though. Top orders on deck. Three balls, 2 strike count here. The pitch, Peraza slaps foul. Stays alive. Here's the 3-2. Peraza hits this on the ground at third. That's a terrible out. 2 away. How was Lilo and Stitch? I'm making my review now. I mean, it was okay. I don't like to give away too much during the streams, but I mean it was all right. Here's Goldschmidt. How to get these jobs umpires? They come up through the systems, man. First pitch to Goldie, called strike. Goldie's 1 for 1 with a single. No balls, 1 strike. Smash that like, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. No balls, 1 strike count. Ball outside, 1-1. If you have kids, D's channel, I recommend taking them, though. If you have kids, take them. Goldschmidt, foul. It's like they say everyone in the minors is trying to get to the big leagues, players, managers, and umps. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where they find these guys half the time, though. The 1-2. Goldschmidt slaps it foul. The Rockies pitcher, Senzatella, 44 pitches. About to be at 44 pitches. Jason, you watch every single game? If I brought you on here, would you want to call a game with me? I haven't called games with anybody because I just don't. The main reason is because I don't want to use StreamYard. But if it's only for like 1 game, I can eat it for 1 game. The 1-2 in the dirt gets away from the catcher. Runner goes to third. Let's go. Yeah, my recommendation is if you have kids, go. But if you don't, if you want to watch a better version, just watch the animation. That's my recommendation. If you have kids, go see it. But if you're a fan of Lilo and Stitch and just want to watch a better version, go just watch the original. The 2-2. Goldschmidt pops this up. On the infield, this is going to end the inning as McMahon makes the catch. The Yankees did have an opportunity to get the lead, but we do tie the ball game up. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. All right, Ben Rice will lead things off next inning. Will Warren got those runs right back. Bottom of the second. Do up Moniak, Martini, and Amador. Appreciate that, D. D says, good to know you like my reviews. You're spot on with them. Yeah, because when I try to give my reviews, it's just based on my opinion at the end of the day, right? I try to tell things that I like, things I don't like, things that other people talk about, and I just give you my overall thoughts. There are too many times where I'm watching people and they're like, I hated this movie. Why? Oh, because it sucked. Okay. What sucked about it? It was just bad. What was bad about it? It was just terrible. Bro, you're just throwing around adjectives. Like, give me an in-depth reason why you didn't like it. I try to, if it's something I don't like about it, I try to give in-depth reasons. But at the same time, too, like what I do with this review and what I did with Snow White, I also have to acknowledge the fact that I am not the target audience for this movie. I am not the biggest fan of Lilo and Stitch, which is what I'm saying in my review. I am not the biggest fan of Lilo and Stitch, and I am not a child. So I am not the target audience. So I'm not going to sit here and nitpick and critique every single aspect of it. Was the movie enjoyable? It had enjoyable moments, definitely. It wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't for me. Your kids watched Minecraft yesterday. They were laughing hard. What did you think about it? First pitch, foul, 0-1. Disney's killing the live action movies, Weston. The reason why, you want to know the reason why Disney's killing the live action, right? Is because one, it's a cash grab. That's what it comes down to. Two, you have the formula in front of you. Just like with Lilo and Stitch and all the other Disney movies, but more in Lilo and Stitch than anything else, they're changing a lot of things from the source material. And then also, what you also have to realize is, Weston, some stuff won't translate well to the big screen as it will animation. Like, I'm not going to give anything away from Lilo and Stitch, but I'm going to use Lion King as an example, right? When you're watching the scene in the animation, I Just Can't Wait to Be King, right? And you got animals that are climbing on top of each other, singing and dancing. That would look horrible in live action. That doesn't translate well. So there are certain things that don't translate, that won't look good when it comes to live action. Like, small spoiler when it comes to this, you know, with Lilo and Stitch. One of my favorite scenes they didn't have in this movie. They didn't have the Elvis, him dancing, him on the beach dancing as Elvis playing the guitar. That would look horrible in live action. Swing and a miss got him down on strikes. All right, need a good shutdown inning. Here's Martini. First pitch, popped up. Left side, Martini throws his bat in frustration. Volpe's there, makes the catch. 2 away. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Best Disney live action, though, to me is Aladdin, though. I actually think Aladdin is better than the animation. How did my niece like the movie? She loved it, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, and this is another reason why I can't trash a movie, because I understand that it has an audience. My niece, as soon as we left, said, can we go see it again right now? That's how much she loved it. So there is an audience for this. It's just not me. First pitch, hit on the ground, foul, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Hit left field, foul, 0-2. Like, and when it comes to making movies, man, like, when it comes to making movie reviews, right, from the movie review side of the channel, I find it hard to make reviews when I don't really enjoy a movie, because I don't want to be like overly negative and stuff like that. As that's hit to left field, Peraza is there, makes the catch, that ends the inning. Good shutdown inning by Will Warren. But when I don't really enjoy a movie and I don't get really creative with the editing process and stuff like that, I find it hard for myself to actually, I have to force myself to make a review, right? There are times like if I get a good idea of something I want to do that I think would be entertaining and in a review, then I start cooking and it starts coming like this. It starts going and going and going and the wheels start going. And then I find myself enjoying the review. But if I just think a movie's okay and I'm like, man, I got to sit here and I got to talk about what I like, what I don't like, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it becomes a little bit difficult to make a review on a movie that I just think is okay. If a movie's bad, I can be entertaining and tell you it's bad. Like Madam Web, I have no problem telling you that movie fucking stinks. If a movie's really good, I have no problem telling you this movie was awesome. But then when it's like just in between, it's hard to really get motivated to do a review. Roger Rabbit was the first live action movie. Yeah, but even then, bro, you go back and look at it, like having animation, like same thing with Space Jam. Having animation mixed with live action is very difficult to pull off. Aladdin was okay live action. I mean, that's your opinion. Like I said, me personally, I think it's the best live action. I actually think from an emotional standpoint that Aladdin was better than the animation. Live action Beauty and the Beast versus animation is what Sean says. Things will be better with Disney when Catherine Kennedy is gone. We'll see. D Channel says, I personally don't like live action on certain films like Lion King, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, and etc. These certain movies that can do it, but Disney originals should be left alone. I mean, they're hit or miss. I thought Beauty and the Beast was good. I thought Lion King sucked. I thought Aladdin was really good. Hercules would be good to see in a live action though. Because I do feel like with Hercules, the CG, the effects are where they're kind of at right now. You just can't make the Titans and that stuff too cartoony. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like 3 chicken wing with the fried rice.
Baby Bronx, thanks for popping in. Hit that like, guys. If you guys just popping in, it says he hasn't been in a movie in years. Swing and a miss. 02. What's the last movie you saw? But at the same time, too, when it comes to Lilo and Stitch, I understand it's a cash grab. Lilo and Stitch, marketing-wise, is up there. Look at how much the product itself brings in revenue-wise. It's up there with, like, Mickey Mouse. It's up there with the SpongeBobs. Rice down on strikes. Damn, that was an easy at-bat.
That was easy.
Here's Judge. Drop those 9-9 emojis.
9-9!
Come on, Cap.
Call it, Captain.
First pitch to Judge. Cold striking the inside corner. Now, because you're mentioning you want to take your kids to see it, I recommend it. I recommend taking your kids. If you have kids, go take them to see it. There is a lot of heart and there are some emotional scenes in there. I would recommend taking the kids. The 0-1. Bow. 0-2. 5 for his last 29. Rice is cooling down. Absolutely. That's why you need other guys to step up, like the Volpes and the Wells to step up when other guys cool down. We had this conversation yesterday. No balls, 2 strike count. Aaron Judge hits this center field, not deep. The center fielder's there, 2 away. Here's Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out of there.
How did I like the live action Pocahontas? To be honest with you, I didn't know there was a live action Pocahontas. No, there's no live action Pocahontas. There's no live action Pocahontas movie. That would be an easy one to do because it wouldn't take much animation. I mean, it wouldn't take much CGI. The 1-0, ball outside, 2-0. The next one I think they're doing is Hercules though. I think that's the next Disney live action. Yeah, take your dad. The 2-0. Bellinger hits this left field. Right at the left fielder. Yankees go down 1-2-3. Look, when it comes to my movie recommendations, I'm always going to say go check it out. Just because I'm a fan of the movies and stuff like that. Definitely go check it out. The 9-9 drop is becoming his favorite little by little, is what Jason says. Oh yeah, man. One of mine too. You have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old that's old enough. I also want to bring them with me to Fenway Park. Yankees versus Red Sox in June. Yeah, it's always good. Take the kids to the ballpark. Do you have a favorite kids film that you will watch over and over again? It could be live action or cartoon. The one film, kids film, that I'm going to say, I love my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Love my Power Rangers. But one kids movie that I can watch over and over again is Three Ninjas. Three Ninjas is such a classic. Love that movie. We should run. We should hide. We should kick their butts. Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. That's such a good movie. JV says Toy Story. That's a good one. Weston says classic. Three Ninjas is a classic. Go watch Three Ninjas. I think it's free on YouTube. Let me see. Hold on. I think there's a YouTube. I think somebody has it on YouTube and it's free. Yep. Three Ninjas is free on YouTube. All you gotta do is search Three Ninjas and the whole movie pops up. So it's free on YouTube. I'm probably gonna rewatch that soon. You just watched the Superman trailer reaction. You gotta say though, Ace, you're not feeling Superman, the outfit and the actor. You don't know? Give it a chance. Look. Okay, let me ask you why. Because you know the outfit is comic accurate, right? Like, that whole dark suit thing, the Snyder, that's not accurate. Called strike. No balls, one strike count. Jordan Beck is 1 for 1. Scored a run. Little Giants, that's a good one. No balls, one strike count. Cold strike 0-2. I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna do a lot of coverage on Superman. I'm gonna bring my guy T on. We're gonna have to have a group review on that. The 0-2 ball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Theo, thanks for popping in. So I finally got to see what Theo Harris looks like. So I finally got to put a name to a face. So every time Theo comes on here complaining about the New York Yankees, saying the season's over, I know exactly what he looks like. What's up, Theo? I'm glad you had a good time with NFE, though. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The grandpa is a beast, absolutely. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. Yeah, so you just like Henry Cavill more, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? Like the James Gunn, look, the one thing about James Gunn, like I said, James Gunn has equity with me. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies are some of the best comic book movies, period, in my opinion. I got to put that preference out there because everybody's different. So he's got that equity with me. I got complete faith that this movie's going to knock it out of the park. But it's got a lot of adversity to it because the Snyder fans are not going to give it a chance because they're butthurt over the Snyderverse. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. You know what's funny about that, D's channel? He says one of his favorite live-action cartoons is James and the Giant Peach. Is weird but intriguing. You know what's crazy? I tried to watch that about a year or 2 ago as an adult. It did not hold up to me. Foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I turned it off. It did not have the same appeal as a kid. It really didn't. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get into it as much as I was when I was a kid. So I had to turn it off. Mighty Ducks a good one. I seen Bronx Tale. Bronx Tale is one of my all-time favorite movies. 1 ball, 2 strike count here. The pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Will Warren. Let's go. Warren looking pretty good. Warren bounced back after that first inning so far. Here's Goodman. Walked his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1. See, this is the luxury you have as a starting pitcher. If you don't have it in the first in one inning, you can find it and be dominant for the rest of the game. This is why, like, when it comes to relievers, like I say all the time, relievers have to have it immediately. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One strike away from striking out the side. Let's go. Which of the Mighty Ducks movies was the best to you? I think Mighty Ducks 2 stands out the most to me. D2 stands out the most to me. No balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Will Warren strikes out the side. Let's go. Okay, Will. I do want to get myself a Mighty Ducks hockey jersey. I want to get myself a Banks jersey, the cake eater. Imagine the insults back in the day, right? In the 90s that people thought were so offensive, like cake eater, like okay. Here's a mix of funny and mildly insulting 90s phrases. Doofus, dweeb, scrub, whatever, major loser, eat my shorts. Oh my gosh. Not on my watch. Those are weird times. Now you have phrases like touch grass. Oh man. Oh, I did not know he died. Wow. Dean Portman and Ford. Yeah, the Bash Brothers. Of course. Ace Ventura was a classic. That's another classic. Yep. All right. Yeah, DX. Here's Jason Dominguez. Takes a cold strike in the outside corner. 0-1.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
The 0-1 to Dominguez. Foul. Back to the backstop. 0-2. Oh, yeah. We got back to 1970. 30 subscribers away from 2K. The 0-2. Ball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the 1-2. Dominguez. Foul. Stays alive. $11 likes away from 50. Hit that like, guys. The 1-2. Dominguez inside. Ball. 2-2. Oh, yeah. I forgot about Moana. So Moana is going to be live action one next. Then I think after that is Hercules. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Dominguez down on strikes. Dominguez is swing sometimes. Like, he lost the handle on the bat twice off that front arm. You got to watch that, kid. That helicopter swing. Here's Volpe. Got things started for us last inning. Come on, Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for someday.
First pitch to Volpe. Hit on the ground right to short. Gets on a good hop. Retires him. 2 away. 2 quick outs. Here's JC Escarra. That Anthony Volpe drop was longer than that bat he had. JC Escara, 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch to Escara, ball misses low. Jessica, thanks for popping this. Says, hey, Ace and Chad. What's up, Jess? Escara hits this. Base hit to left field. Escara, 2-hit night. That brings up DJ LeMahieu. Extends the inning, brings up LeMahieu. I like what I've seen so far from JC Escara. If Escara could hit more power, hit more for power, I might say watch out Austin Wells. Escara's got better plate appearances than Austin Wells. He's got more plate discipline. Whoever just subscribed, appreciate it. We're 29 away from 2K. First pitch to LeMahieu. Hit on the ground up the middle, and shortstop's going to take it to the bag himself to end the inning. Yankees trying to run her on first. You'd love to see Escara starting to hit the ball lately. He's got to get more playing time. Do I like the movie 300? Absolutely. That was the first Zack Snyder film I saw. A lot of slow motion in that movie. This is Sparta! Yeah, that's a classic movie. I don't really know anybody that doesn't like that movie. You made your mom sub. I appreciate that, Jaden. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to do this next month, right? Starting June 1st. I'm just letting you guys know now. You guys might want to have that notification button rung. Because this first in the building, I'm gonna have a whole separate giveaway at the end of June for everybody that's been the first person in the building. So it's gonna be a whole separate giveaway. I'll make a big announcement soon. I'll make a video on it explaining the rules behind it, and we'll see how it takes off. I'm gonna give away a custom Ace Avenue Yankee fitted for the first person in the building. You can either take it for yourself, you can give it to somebody else. I gotta get them made, but I can get them shipped to you guys. So that's gonna be for the first person in the building at the end of June. So like I said, you might want to have that notification button rung, and it only applies for the Yankee live streams, not on the series finale or not on any other live stream I do. Will Warren, 3 runs and fewer in all 10 games. First pitch to McMahon. McMahon hammers this foul. 0-1. You saw 300 weekend. 300 the weekend. You graduated basic training. That's what's up, man. Yeah, it was a good movie. DJ's at bats have cooled down. I don't think DJ's gotten hot yet. He's still only played for like a week. 40 likes, guys. We are 10 away from 50. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 6. Warren got a career high strikeouts his last outing. He's 4 away from tying that one. Warren getting kind of nasty with the strikeouts and switching up the pitches. Gave him the changeup low on that one. Like how he settled down after that first inning. That's a ball on the outside corner. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strike count. Weather's coming, Theo says. Ball. You got to give yourself a break and take yourself to a Yankee game. Man, I give myself breaks other ways. Like going to the movies with my niece. Taking naps. 2-2 ball game. 2 balls, no strike count here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Warren has come into his own, Sean. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Giancarlo Stanton will be taking live batting practice for 2 weeks, then potentially a rehab session. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7. So Giancarlo Stanton, almost there, guys. Could be coming back at the right time. Guys like Rice and Grisham are starting to cool down. Could be leaving the door open for Giancarlo Stanton. Here's Toglia. First pitch, ball. Warren trying to strike out. Will Warren has struck out 5 in a row, trying to make it 6. That's right, Jaden.
Holy shit.
1 ball, no strike count. Ball, 2-0. The infield, Volpe's got his back behind his hands behind his back. Yankee defense kind of getting bored out there with fucking 5 straight strikeouts. Pay attention, guys. 3 balls, no strike count. Ball, 4-pitch walk. So a 2-out walk keeps the inning alive for Moniak. Gusto, what up, man? First pitch in there for strike 0-1. At the game with NFE right now. That's what's up, man. Hope you're having a good time. The 0-1. Hit on the ground, right to Goldschmidt to end the inning. Will Warren looking pretty good. Settled down after that first inning. So Gusto, you're sitting next to NFE, man. You should buy NFE a drink, man. Come on, man. That dude works hard, man. Buy him a beer. Actually, I don't even know if NFE drinks. Buy him, you know, NFE likes snacks. Buy him a snack. Yep, that was a nice inning. We're headed to the 5th. Tomorrow's game time is 9:38. Such a weird game time. Big Blue Wrecking Crew, my guy. What's good, brother? And that's why I had to think about it for a second. I wasn't sure. So that's why I said buy him a snack. Buy him some food. Do I think Shohei pitches in the playoffs? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Buy that man a pretzel, man. Hit that like, guys. We're almost at 50. Get that like button all the way up. All the way up. New sound drop that I just dropped. I added 3 today. I'm waiting for Norma to come in so I can play the sound drop that I added for her. Not for her specifically, but she asked me, she wanted me to add it. First pitch to Peraza. Weekly hit to short. Shortstop throws, gets some. 1 away, 1 pitch, 1 out. You love you some pizza pretzels. In the farm system, Brock salvaged to make his debut on a rehab. Cam I cannot say his name. Schittler, 2.47 ERA, and Jesus Rodriguez reached base in 31 straight games. Jesus Rodriguez might be the next man up. Ball high, 1 ball, no strike count. Here's Goldie. Ball. The 2-0, ball outside. Three balls, no strike count. That's a called strike. Who do I think we trade? I mean, some guys that we might not have room for, you know? Like, I would love to get rid of Peraza, but you got to make sure you bring in a third baseman. Here's the 3-1. Goldschmidt pops this up. Foul. Who do you think we traded the deadline? Like I said, I think Peraza will be gone. I think it's... See, I think like a guy like Stroman might be gone, but no one's going to trade for him, so they might just cut him. Here's the 3-2. Goldie hit, base hit. Right past the shortstop. Goldschmidt's been big for us this year. Here's Rice.
Kick. I would like free chicken wing with the fried rice.
Goldschmidt's average 349. He's approaching Aaron Judge's numbers. I'd be like, free chicken wing with the fried rice. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Ben Arroz is up. 73 pitches for the Rockies pitcher. 1 ball, no strike count, as that last pitch missed low. The 1-0. Ball misses outside. 2 balls, no strike count. That's right, Jay. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
New York Yankees. Drop those no double play emojis too. Jay just beat me to it. 2 balls, no strike count to Ben Rice. Ball outside. 3-0. You got Judge on deck, Rice. Take 2 pitches. The 3-0, and he walked him. That's a 4-pitch walk. That brings up the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Call it, Captain.
If you guys are a member of the Ace Avenue, you guys know what time it is. Drop those 99 emojis in the chat.
99!
And that's going to be all for the pitcher. New pitcher coming in to face Judge, Bellinger, and Dominguez. It never fails. Every time it's a commercial, MLB TV goes right back to the middle. It never fails. I have no idea why it does this shit. Free chicken wing with the fried rice. Let's check on some of those scores from around the league real quick while we got this timeout. Damn, Rays are smacking the Blue Jays 13-0. Did the Orioles win? The Orioles, no, that was yesterday. The Orioles did beat the Red Sox today. So the Yankees have a chance to gain a game on Toronto and the Red Sox if they get a W today. Let's go. Look at the Orioles helping us out. We'll take it. Where's my guy Trey, man? Theo, are you still here? Where's Trey at? We haven't seen Trey in the longest. Giants to trade Abdul Carter. No, that's not going to happen. No, negative. How you going to trade a guy? Here's Jake Bird. This is a guy that I think the Yankees should go after. Jake Bird, first in the first pitch to Judge. Cold strike. Jake Bird tied for most strikeouts among MLB relievers. This is a guy I think the Yankees should go after. Go right after. The 0-1. Judge hits this base hit down the left field line. That's going to give the Yankees a lead. That's going to be extra bases. Goldie scores easily. Ben Rice goes to third. Aaron Judge coming through big here. Yankees up 3-2. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
It's alright, 'cause I'm safe out there.
Runners on second and third, one away here. Yankees up by one, looking for more. And they're going to walk Cody Bellinger to face Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
I don't know about you guys, but if I got walked to load the bases and you want to face me? You want to face me? Here's Jason Dominguez. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. And it's starting to rain there. Oh, wow, it's pouring. The 1-0. Dominguez cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pouring. We got to get this game at least past the 5th. The 1-1. Dominguez hit on the ground. Foul. One ball, 2 strike count here. Ball outside. Damn, it like the clouds opened up. People are starting to head for the Come on, we got to get this at least past the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Dominguez hits this deep center field. The center fielder going back, makes the catch. What a catch by the center fielder, but that's going to bring in Ben Rice. Jason Dominguez drove it to the furthest part of the ballpark and almost cleared the bases. What a catch by Doyle. 4-2 ball game.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Here's Volpe.
Anthony works in the grocery store, saving his pennies for some
First pitch almost hits Volpe. 1 ball, no strike count. Come on, we got to get at least through 5 here. That's gone if it wasn't raining. That might be gone in a lot of other parks. Ball inside, 2-0. Yeah, they're going to call this shit. Yep, a lot of people heading for cover. 2 balls, no strike count. We got to get at least through 5. Yankees don't come back here. The 2-0. Ball inside, gets away from the catcher. Both runs advance. Oh yeah, it's ugly out there. The catcher can't even catch the ball. People can't even see the shit. I think he got crossed up on that one because that was actually a strike. 3 balls, no strike count. Damn, bro. It is coming down over there. The 3-0. Cold strike. 3-1. Volpe gonna hit one deep. Here's the 3-1. Right down the middle, called strike. Let's see. Weather in Colorado. I don't know where in Colorado they are. So, I don't know. Can't tell you. I have no idea where they're at. The 3-2 to Volpe. Volpe, foul. Come on, we got to get through at least one more. We got to get through at least 1/2 inning. The 3-2. Volpe fouled off the catcher. Twitter is down right now. Oh, here comes the tarp. Fuck. Here comes the tarp. Oh, we don't know how long this is going to last for. They're gonna have to get this game in at some point. The Yankees don't come back. And as the grounds crew is slipping out there, thunderstorms for the next few hours. Yeah, they're calling this. It sucks because if we got through the 5th, they could have called it a game if we got through a 1/2 inning. So now they're gonna have to come back and finish this game. Oh, let's see. This might go on for a while, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to stick around. I'll probably give it till, we'll rock till about maybe 5, see what happens. The tarp is out there on the field. So we are in a rain delay here. Damn, they just couldn't get this last inning in. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. Why did it log me out of my Twitter on my computer? No, I'm not trying to sign. It said 30 to 45, so we'll see what happens. Dude, why did it log me out of my Twitter? What the hell? That's so. I really do hate. I get infuriated when shit does this. Like when they sign you out of things for no reason, it's so annoying. Done with what, James? Nah, I'm gonna stick around. We'll see what happens. But I can't get my Twitter updates for some reason. It logged me out of Twitter. I wish I could do my... I wish I could record my Lilo and Stitch review while I'm on here with you guys. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do the Lilo and Stitch review and then just record the whole thing, but it would be off the top. Norma! Thanks for popping in. What's up, girl? That was for you, Norma. All right, so we are in a rain delay here. Okay, so I got back into my Twitter. It's annoying when it does shit like that. Time to run and get cigarettes, what Mad Steve says. Looks like we might be here for a while. NFE says it's pouring bad over there now, so we're gonna see what happens. You've been in and out setting up the pools for your girls. That's what's up. Because it's going to be hot as fuck soon. Yeah, I know what that's like. Oh yeah, that rain was coming down hard. So when we do return, because they're gonna have to return at some point in time. I don't know if I'll be back when they do that, but they're gonna have to return at some point in time. Jason Dominguez sack fly made him feel dude, he almost hit that out the park. Like, yeah, he almost crushed that shit out. He almost crushed that shit out the park. So we are in a rain delay. The Yankees are going to have to return at some point because they couldn't get this game in officially. Evan, what's up, man? Thanks for popping in. Oh, if it wasn't pouring, he probably would have. Or if it wasn't in that field is pretty far back. If it wasn't pouring like that, he probably could have crushed that shit, got it out, hit it out the park. You see rain in the forecast for the next 4 hours. Dude, I know, man. It's going to be tough to get this game in. That's why, like I said, if they could have got to the 5th, it could have been, you know, if they would have called it, it would have been a complete game. But they're going to have to, this sucks. It sucks for the Yankees, right? Because they're going to have to get this game in at some point because it's an incomplete game. Yankees don't travel back to Colorado. We don't have our next game until tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So they're going to have to get this in. And the Rockies play on the Cubs tomorrow, so they actually got to dip out early tomorrow. So, fortunately for us, we have a late game. Like I said, I'm gonna stick around for a little while longer, see if they have any updates. If not, I'll go ahead and get out of here, and then finish my Lilo and Stitch review. Yeah, because they say it's supposed to be raining for a while. Yep. The rain has been a problem this year more than it's been in years past. I mean, for the Yankees, we've had a lot of rain delays here. And it also sucks for Will Warren because there's a possibility that Will Warren might not come back out there for the 5th. So he was actually dealing and in line for a W if he could have got past the 5th. The news reporters were possibly saying the Yankees can play their next day off and travel back. No, hell no. I wouldn't want to do that. No. Dude, I would. First of all, the schedules have to line back up. But then that sucks for us. We do got a day off on Thursday. I'm not sure if the Rockies have a day off on Thursday, but that sucks for us. Both teams are off on Thursday, but that sucks, dude. That would suck. 5 likes from 50 is what Jaden says. Let's get there. I do know, like I said, the Yankees have 2 days off in between the Dodgers series, so I'm seeing no new updates on this. I'm seeing heavy rain for the next hour. It's supposed to be rain. I'm looking at the forecast. It's supposed to be rain until 7. Damn. Raining and thunderstorms till 7 o'clock. Of course, if it was showing a hockey game, yeah, it's going to be a while, guys. It's really going to be a while. So they probably closed out the bet. That's crazy. NFE says it's slowing down, but we'll see what happens. All right, NFP says there is thunder and lightning, so the rain slowed down, but they're not going to play through thunder and lightning. All right, guys. Well, it looks like I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. If it does come back, if I'm not doing anything, I might pop back on. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out of here. If it pops back on, probably within like the next 30-40 minutes, I'll just start another stream and just continue it from there. But if it lasts a couple of hours, I got other things that I have to attend to. So, like I said, I will be live tomorrow. 9:38 start time. But yeah, we'll hopefully this weather dissipates. We are a couple of likes away from 50. But yeah, so all right, guys, I'm gonna holler at you guys. Yeah, because we are in a rain delay. It looks like it's gonna be lasting for a while. So, but like I said, if it does pop back on within like the next couple of minutes, I'll just start a whole nother stream, and then we'll go from there. But all right, guys, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Have a good one. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace.